What's up guys, and welcome to the video. Today I have the top 8 deck lists from the ARG Regional held at St Louis. This was this weekend. Unfortunately I didn't manage to get any of the lists for the LA Regionals, which was close to 500 people I believe. That was a core TCG event and I don't think the deck lists were actually published anywhere. There are some dotted around, but I don't think we have a comprehensive list. In that tournament, the blue Yellow Hirudegarn deck came to the fore and took the tournament. And yeah, so that deck was a slight shift in the meta from what we've seen previously, and it definitely has a target on its back for this event. So let's see what happened. Just wanted to point out before we get into the actual lists that there was no top cut, so these are the top 8 decks ranked by Swiss. First up in the top 8 we have Jarrett Daniel with androids. So yeah, not a blue deck here. He played 3 Newfound Power Sun Gohan as his awakening package, 4 Destined Deed Krillin, 1 Stout Hearted Android 16, that's a super combo, 3 Trunks Protector of Children, 2 Dreadful Duo Android 17, 4 Dreadful Duo Android 18 as its critical threats, 3 Energy Guard Android 17, 4 Evil Growing Life Form Cell, so he's got the Cell Chain package there, Twin Sister Android 18, 2 Combo Killer, 3 Limitless Energy Android 17, 4 Evolving Evil Cell, 2 Vile Replication Cell, and 4 Perfect Force Cell. He also played 2 Dark Temptation Toa, 3 Full Power Energy, and 2 Speedy Surprise Attack. So making use of the new cards that help out the Cell Chain, with the Vile Replication Cell to get some board presence, and the Toa as well, Toa and the Combo Killer as well, to make sure that your opponent can't recover after a well-timed Cell Chain. In the sideboard, he played 1 Full Power Energy, 2 King Vegeta Surprise Attack, 1 Speedy Surprise Attack, 1 Chilling Terror, 1 Energy Guard Android 17, 2 Iron Hammer of Justice Android 16, 1 Expanding Energy Android 17, 2 Chronoa, 2 Dimensional Banisher Few, and 2 Marseillan. Although not personally a fan of androids and Cell Chain, it's good to see that a non-blue deck did well at a large tournament. So going back to normal service, we have Eden Salins with SS3. This is a mono blue SS3 though, something that we haven't seen for a couple of tournaments. He played 4 Unbreakable, 4 Energy Boosted Majin Buu, 3 Group Leader Pilaf. So Pilaf was in here to stop the Yellow Blue Hirudegarn deck, mainly to play against Bardock and negate or get rid of the swap ability. 2 Boost Attack Piccolo, 3 Yajirobe, 2 Kibito Kai, again a slightly more defensive super combo, 2 Indiscriminate Obliteration Sidra, 2 Oath's Power Tapion, 4 Raging Spirit Sun Gohan, 4 Awe-Inspiring Vegito, 3 Piccolo the Strategist, 2 Dragon Fist SS3 Son Goku, 2 Scientist Few, 3 Legendary Flute, 4 Senzu 4 Whis Coercion, and 2 Mafuba. Of course, Legendary Flute is not limited yet until the 21st of September. In the sideboard, he played 1 Yajirobe, 4 Martian Defiler West Supreme Kai, 3 Jacko, 2 Bergamo, 2 U7 Beerus, 2 Dimensional Banisher Few, and 1 Few Shrouded in Mystery. Next up in top 8 is Brandon Thiel, who seems to have played exactly the same list as Eden. So yep, card for card in the main board and the sideboard as well. And the final deck in top 8 is the deck that everyone was trying to beat this weekend, the Hirudegarn Yellow Blue deck. This of course won the LA Regionals last week, And yeah, if you don't know what it does, then check out Chris Welch's final round against the Energy Lock Vegeta deck, and you'll see why it was such a strong deck and why some people had a fair amount of complaints about it. Anyway, here we have Jose Vital, who played 2 Feathering Destruction Champa, 4 Hoi, 4 Unyielding Trunks, 2 Jacko in the main, 2 Adopted Father-Son Gohan, 4 Bardock, 4 Gine, 4 Scrambling Goten, 2 Bardock Will of Iron, 1 Desperate Onslaught Bardock, 2 Scientist Few, 4 Legendary Flute, 4 Senzu Bean, 3 Successor of Hope, 2 Battering Laser, 3 Nimbus, and 3 Planet Vegeta. In the sideboard, he had 2 Minotia, 2 Hirudegarn the Wanderer, 1 Nimbus, 1 Bardock Ape, 2 Cronoa, 3 Force Ejection Marseillan, 1 Desperate Onslaught Bardock, and 2 Dimensional Banisher Few. And moving into the top 4, we have Jason Gunn with Red Blue SS3. So this deck seemingly had been moved out of the meta in the last couple of events, but still doing very well here. Top 4. 4 Intensifying Trunks, 3 Burst Attacks on Gohan, 2 Digging Deep Vegeta, 4 Chain Attack Trunks, 4 Foreseeing Hit, 4 Topo, 4 Unbreakable, 3 Kefla, 4 Piccolo, 4 Raging Spirits on Gohan, 3 Zeno, 2 Scientist Few, 4 Senzu 3 Coercion, and 2 Mafuba. I'm sure you guys know how this deck goes by now. In the sideboard, he played 2 Bardos Assistants, 2 Legic, 2 Champa, 3 Jiren Fist of Justice, 1 Kefla, 1 Hyper Evolution SS4 Son Goku, 2 Mafuba, and 2 Dimensional Banisher Few. Interesting side deck choices there, especially with the Jiren and the SS4 Goku, which I don't actually know how that is supposed to come out. And the second top 4, we have David Brinzo playing Trunks. So this is the 4th leader that we have seen so far in the top 8. He played 4 Intensifying Trunks, 2 Ability Unleashed Ultimate Gohan, 3 Legic, 4 Champa, 3 Chain Attack, 2 Foreseeing Hit, 4 Unbreakables, 4 Piccolo, 4 Mai, 4 Unyielding Trunks, 3 Zeno, 3 Supreme Kai of Time Lights Guard, 2 Mira Creator Absorbed, 4 Legendary Flute, and 4 Senzu Bean. In the sideboard, he played 3 Kaba, 3 Burst Attack, 3 Coercion, 3 Cronoa, and 3 Dimensional Banisher Few. Trunks, of course, still a very strong deck, although I didn't expect to see it doing quite this well. Second place is David Hite. I'm going for Hite with Red Blue SS3. So he played 4 Intensifying Trunks, 4 Burst Attack Son Gohan, 3 Digging Deep Vegeta, 4 Chain Attack, 3 Foreseeing Hit, 4 Topo, 4 Unbreakable, 4 Piccolo, 4 Gohan, 2 Awe-Inspiring Vegito, 2 Zeno, 2 Dimensional Banisher Few, 2 Flute, 4 Bean, and 4 Coercion. In the sideboard, we have 2 Legic, 2 Champa, 3 Terra Assault Frost, 2 Mafuba, 2 Sidra, 2 Son Goten Family of Justice, and 2 Few Shrouded in Mystery. So again, Red Blue SS3 doing very well, still a very solid deck. It may have been written off by some people because of the previous events and with the Energy Lock Vegeta, but no, SS3 Red Blue doing very well, coming in second place. And winning the tournament is Ben Lodise with SS3 playing Blue Yellow. So not Hirudegarn Blue Yellow as we saw from the LA Regional, but yeah, of course SS3 just makes everything better. So if something's good and it's not SS3, why not try it with SS3? So he played 2 Champa, 4 Unbreakable, 4 Piccolo, 4 Unyielding Trunks, 2 Adoptive Father-Son Gohan, 4 Bardock the Progenitor, 2 Roshi, 4 Caring Mother Videl, 3 Gine, 4 Scrambling Goten, 2 Mira Creator Absorbed, 4 Legendary Flute, 4 Senzu Bean, 3 Successor of Hope, and 4 Nimbus. In the sideboard, he played 2 Mafuba, 2 Bad Ring Laser, 2 Ultimate Potential SS2 Son Gohan, 3 Time Control Cronoa, 2 Dimensional Banisher Few, 2 Marseille, and 2 Scientist Few. So the Yellow Blue Hirudegarn deck, which was the deck to beat after LA, only made it into top 8, and it didn't get into top 4 either. But actually the winning deck was basically the same deck, but Hirudegarn had been switched out for SS3 because, you know, it's SS3. Notable absentee would be the Energy Lock Vegeta, who after this result may be coming back into rotation. People might pick that up again because it has good matchups against some of the SS3 variants that we have seen in this video. So although there are a lot of complaints about the current meta, and there are some balance issues which Bandai should sort out, the meta is evolving, and each event that we see there is a shift in what decks are being built. There are no more blue-green SS3 decks at this moment in time, but maybe they'll come back in the future if certain other variants become more dominant, and then their counters and their checks appear, and the meta seems to be moving and in a constant state of flux. And yeah, I think that's pretty good for the game. Yes, SS3 is still extremely dominant as a leader, but yeah, Bandai seems to want to release cards to sort of neuter and counter existing powerful cards, such as the Piccolo, which is coming in, I think it's the World Tournament pack. So those are the deck lists. Please leave your comments below. How do you think the meta is going to shape up next? What is going to take the place of this Yellow Blue SS3? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did, and remember to sub for more content. I will see you guys next time.